どうも皆さん、達人ザキです。シャーロック・ホームズ、ザ・デビルズ・ドーターやっていきたいと思います。前回は、満州教を断罪させて、新しい章に入りまして、なんかね、なんだっけ、ローンボールブリッジだか、んだかかんだかだかっていうなんかスポーツで、スキップをしたら、なぜか優勝してしまいましたというなんかチートまがいのことをしてしまいました。はい。なんかゲームの裏をつきましたね、私は。ということで、どうやらなんか家に帰ると言われたので家に帰ります。いやー、スキップはしちゃいけないね。今後はスキップに気をつけたいと思います。はい。いやー、まあね、この収録してる時期がライブ後ということで、ライブに来てくださった皆さんありがとうございます。非常に楽しいライブでした。今後また開こうと思うのでね。あとはそうだな、シャーロック・ホームズが終わったらとりあえず自分の持ってるゲームから2、3本選んで、皆さんどれを遊ばせたいですかみたいな質問箱を立てるので、ぜひとも投票してってください。今んとこね、漁ってるゲームだと地球防衛軍かウィッチャー3か、もう一つなんか掘り出してくるのでね、お楽しみに。よいしょ。
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
なんだ、アリス・デブービエ。まあ端正なお顔立ちで、お、なんだこれは。風変わりの宝石。宝石ではないだろう。なんか星みたいなのが書いてるから魔術的な品でしょうな。あら、何これ。愛情の印、囚人を訪ね、あ、これは囚人を訪ねたっていう証拠になるんだ。へえ。あ、何これ。傷跡。ああ、これはリストカットっぽいね。他にある？魔術的な品。指輪をしていない未婚。あ、はい。なんだろうね、この後なんかキーとなってくるのかな。
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream!
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
いやいやいやいや、ちょっとまた。
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
翌朝。あ、なんか顔変わってんだけど、いいのこれ。変装しとかんといいの。ひげはつけてこうや。よし。あ、 マヤの暦について調べられるね。うん。ほうほうほうほう。確かにね、数学に秀でていた文明であることは現実的にも残っていることですね。キチェとは危機という意味を持ってるんだね。うん。テクーマンは死後もなお伝説として国民を守り続けてるんだね。
Here it is.
はい。はい。それではね、優勝商品をもらいに行きましょう。あれ、あ、そうだ。はい。いやー、優勝商品もらいたいね。マヤ文明キチェの暦。いやー、楽しみだ。こりゃ楽しみだ。いくらで売れるんだろうな。もう金のことしか考えてないぜ。
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Sure. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I am a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
お、すごい。レストレイド警部だ。
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
なるほどね。何してんの
The iron mounting rod is broken. Traces of metal on stone. The surface is damaged. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
ぽいね。なんかどうやら本当に動いたかのような。お、たった。
Scratches on the stone. A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
さてじゃあお話を聞いてみようかな。
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
まあとりあえずまず君の なんだこれは。高そうじゃないか。あ、でも粗悪品なんだ。まあ、社交的なんじゃないかな。アンニュアルミーティングって書いてあるからね。これ政治活動、政党シンボルにあれば政治活動でしょう。お、なんだこれは。バッチ。あ、退役軍人なんだ。既婚者だ。なんかさっきから結婚健康出るけど、なんだ、そんなに結婚が大事か。んああ、だいぶ、なんでや。だいぶね、生活苦しいくせに。ねえ。よいしょ。
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
被害者と知り合いですか?
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
ほほ
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know なの。
So, Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
あ、なんか後々じゃあ令状持ってこないといけなさそうだな。
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Money was left inside the wallet.
ぽいね。これか。
The case is scratched and dented. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal.
懐中時計と持ってみたいね。人生に一度は。
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
あ、あれは私の偽りの記録じゃないか。
What a spectacular season.
なんか他にあるかな。
The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club.
消えた像について
And
知
what
りま
about
し
the
ょう。
statue?
No idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped.
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version then.
そうだね。
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
おっと、屋外で起きてるからって、屋外で起きてるからって、中が殺人現場という可能性だってあるんだぞ。1って出たから順番に並べ替えればいいのかな。なんでない。あはーん。倒れて。確認。
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
本当に？あ、もう何もできない。
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
了解しました。とりあえず、荒らしていきたいと思います。
What did the police say?
お、ついに夢のスコットランドヤードへ。いやー、でも死体を調べるって言ってるからね、多分ここから先はもしかしたらね、ちょっとね、皆さんも見たくない映像が流れる可能性もあるので、ご注意ください。それだけは今のうちに言っとこうかな。よいしょ。
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
そうだぞ、だぞ。
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
お。何？君たちの最近の流行なの？その何かに足をかけるというのを。まあじゃあ先に調べていこうかな。はい、ここから嫌な映像流れます。
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person. These scars are old.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
お、ありがとうね。さて次はじゃあ証拠を調べましょうか。これですね。
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. An ordinary pencil. Money was left inside the wallet.
これが気になってたんだよ。めっちゃ取っとくやん。
Oh, Zacharias had already translated some symbols. The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look.
お、なんだこれ。
Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them. I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs.
お、
They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
あー、俺こういうなんかパズルゲーム大好き。めっちゃ大好き。適当。ああ、多分これ文字の意味が複数あるから、それを後でこうザって合わせるんだね。よし、皆さん、多分俺はこれは集中して解くので早送りだ。何かなんだ、蘇りしか。
Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the
蘇りした。
sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed. It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
そうね。ちょっとレストレード警部に謁見しないと。私だ。レストレード警部。めっちゃかっこよく銃回してた。
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
え？この野郎。なんか弱み握ってやろう。そうだな。おい、なんだこれ。おい、なんだこれ。これ結婚じゃないの。ワインだな。この色は。俺もよく飲んでるからワインの色だとすぐわかるぞ。二日酔いじゃね？ただの二日酔いだよ。気分悪いだろ。機嫌いいの？銃の手入れしてるからって。マジ？お、なにこれ。なんだ？恋人ですか？あ、やっぱこれ恋人ですか？なんだ、何を隠し持ってる？はい。はあ、香水付きの女物のハンカチを持っている。ちゃーって。英国市会議員の妻、ロビン夫人ってなんだ、ロビン夫人がレストレードの機嫌の良さと関係しているかもしれない。おっとっとい。マジか。
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
I'm curious to know how you obtained this warrant.
本当だよね。というところで今回はここまで。次回はクラブハウス調べていきたいと思います。それじゃあまたね。